Hi all, Wilby fan here. I'm doing a quick submission, contest submission for Bigeez. Really enjoying his videos, they're awesome. I just subscribed to his channel and I'm really liking what he's showing. I picked out 10 books that are what I thought were some of my favorites from the 90s. Some of them are, I would imagine, fairly common, and some of them I'm hoping not so much. Mind you, most of them aren't worth shit, but that's okay. Stories were awesome. Artwork was, you can't go wrong with something with the artwork. Some of these artists out there, especially in those days, were doing amazing things with a pencil. So I'm gonna start showing some of this stuff off. So the first one is obviously Spawn 1. Everybody's got probably 40 of these stashed away in a box somewhere. Like me, I've got 3 or 4, 5, who knows. Like I say, Todd McFarlane art, story, still ongoing. Obviously they made TV shows and movies based on it, or at least one movie based on it. Surprisingly enough, these books aren't worth a lot of money, I guess because there's, I don't know how many millions of copies of them out there. Well. Anyway, on to the next one. Shadowhawk #1, or Who is Shadowhawk #1? I love this series. It was really good. Don't ask me to remember what it's about. I haven't read it in probably 25 years, or 20 years anyway. I remember at the time that I really enjoyed it. I pretty much bought the whole run until I quit. Obviously, until I quit collecting. Fell into that same trap as everybody else. Got tired of it all, and yeah, they had a couple spin-off series and stuff like that. But I bought them too. Really enjoyed it. Awesome artwork. This is another series that I collected from the beginning. I think I have first 20 some odd issues of it. I'm pretty sure people are going to be putting up a lot of issue 1. You know, I put up 2 because it is a second appearance of Deadpool. Because I can't afford New Mutants 98, so it's my next best thing. So, but Liefeld art and writing, awesome. And Venom Lethal Protector. Didn't go very far with this series. I think I only went through issue 10, or so much new stuff was coming out around that time too, so it was kind of hard to keep going with a bunch of stuff, and some stuff just got forgotten. Okay, apparently I was wrong. 1 of 6. So I had the whole set. See how long it's been. Oh, excellent. Darkhawk 1. Now I know I have at least the first 3 years of this series. I really enjoyed this one. Like I say, another one of those books that I spent a lot of time reading, and then spent a lot of years forgetting about, and now I don't remember pretty much anything about this series. I should actually go back and start reading some of this stuff, because otherwise they're just, you have a memory in the back of your head saying, oh, I remember these, I love them, but why? Now I should go back and figure out why. Deathlock, another one I really enjoyed. This whole cybernetic 90s theme, not theme, I guess, I'm not really showing everything like that, but 90s was very big on robotics and shiny armor, and you know, but yeah, this one I have quite a few of it, series 2. I don't remember if there was, oh, I know there was a couple of spin-off series, but I didn't get those ones. I like the original series the best. But yeah, and going on with the cybernetic kind of dead guy kind of thing. Any of you guys remember this guy? Apparently he's the second inception of Death's Head. I don't have anything from the original. I wish I had bought some stuff, but I picked up this series. I got all 4, and then part of the continuous run right after it, and a couple of spin-off issues. And I just honestly, I went through my boxes trying to find some stuff to put in this video, and I came across these, and I had forgotten completely about them. And which is funny because this is one of the series I really enjoyed. Like, I don't know why I forgot. Maybe it was just, as soon as, like everybody else, as soon as you get out of it, stuff gets shoved to a back of your closet and forgotten about. And I think this one was one. Well, obviously this was one of the ones, and kind of disappointing, but at the same time, keeps them nice. Next book, Ghost Rider. Always loved Ghost Rider. I think I have the first 40 issues of this series. Once it started getting into the Night Stalkers and all that kind of stuff, I kind of lost interest a little bit. I know they were trying to bring back Johnny Blaze and try to get him involved again, and which is cool, but you know what? I like this version. I really liked the 70s and early 80s version with Johnny Blaze. At that time, I didn't think they should have really crisscrossed the two. Because you don't see the original Ghost Rider coming back in horseback going through New York City, which would have been a funny thing to see. But anyway, yeah, you didn't see that happen. At least I believe I didn't. I haven't read all of the second series, so I only have a few issues, maybe 15 or 20 of them, and they're scattered. So who knows? He probably did come back on horseback. Who knows? But anyway, that being said, I'm going on to the next book. Infinity Gauntlet 1. I happened to basically fall into this one. I was flipping through, same thing, finding books, forgot I even had it. Which is probably a good thing too, because I don't really want to go out and buy it again, because now it's getting pretty expensive. But love the artwork on this one. I've seen people posting this book as an up-and-comer, starting to grab some headway in that, and I like the kind of like I would say kind of like a mosaic kind of look to it, based on the lines and the reflection and everything else coming out of it. It's an amazing cover. Like, with being a dark cover, to have all that color in with it, and I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. It just kind of jumps out. The story's good. Unfortunately, at the time, I didn't buy the whole series, and I wish I had. I think I only made it to issue 2 because, like anything else, to do a minimum run, sometimes you do follow through, sometimes you don't, and when they do that, excuse me, I'm not a big fan of the big crossover thing. I like, story arc, storyline kind of on its own. If they're going to do like this series, they should have just done it 40 issues or 20 issues or whatever, and had everybody kind of jump inside, rather than going crisscross from one brand, like, from one book to another. Just we'll do 3 issues in Spider-Man and 2 issues in X-Men and whatever, and back and forth. I know it's kind of like a sort of like, what would you say, like the variant cover kind of fad right now. Oops, did I say fad? Where they're just trying to draw your attention to books you may not necessarily want to buy. Like I wasn't a big fan of Silver Surfer or Captain America and half those guys back in the day, and now I've grown into enjoying them, reading them now. But I didn't really want to buy them. I just didn't want to continue on this story, and obviously I kind of gave up after about the second issue or third issue of this, and then said, what, screw it, I ain't spending on 14 years of age with a paper route, making X number of dollars a week really eats up a lot of your income when you're trying to buy 50 books a week or a month or whatever you want to call it, but no. So anyway, that's a little bit of a rant, but anyhow. And I think that was the last one. Yeah, Lobo 1. I don't know. Awesome cover. love the stories. I think I pretty much have all of them. You know, like I said, 13, 14-year-old kid, and you getting, you know, like this this whole kind of not so nudity, but some nudity, and just some of the stuff that they used to make him do in these stories, and it's like it was edgy for the day, so to speak. You know, very humorous. I laughed my ass off on every single issue, and I guess that's the point. But you know, I think it was a little more for adult reading, but I didn't care. You know, it's not porn, so. But anyway, so I just want to say thank you for you guys watching my spiel. Sorry about the rants. I know I just get going sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Whatever. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video.